Welcome, everyone. It's another episode of Snack and Flick. I'm gathered here with my co-host of the show. Let's get everybody to introduce themselves. Go
It's your,
ahead.
it's your boy Dragon Chills here in front of the camera, living life to the fullest. Let's go. Uh,
See, why you
uh,
don't have that energy on Sunday? What's up, y'all?
I,
It's your girl,
what?
Royal.
I don't have the energy on Sunday? Get out of
You do
here.
not. You don't.
Here.
It's your boy Godoni. Let's talk about some fun stuff here, huh? Let's do this. We definitely watched some fun stuff over this past 2 weeks because we missed you the week before.
Yes, unfortunately, family emergencies happen, and they're out of our controls. But hey, we're here to give up an extra helping of our show. In a sense, we're gonna try and make it as fun as possible. What I mean, honestly, what do y'all want to talk about first? There's so many wonderful things. Anyone got a first one they want to toss up?
I'm afraid.
Why are you afraid?
Be afraid. Be
I'm
very
afraid.
afraid. Well, you guys want to talk about since we didn't talk about the movie last week, do you guys want to talk about Dungeons and Dragons?
Sure.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Yeah.
So
So
come on, Royal, since you want to be I'm afraid, how about you start us off with Dungeons and
well,
Dragons?
how about this?
Wait a
As
minute.
the D&D players in the room,
Yes, we are.
Royal and Dragon, why don't we go ahead and give you guys the lead shot at this?
Oh, don't
See
even
what
start. Don't
Come
even
on.
start.
Come on. You could do it. You could do it. Come on, give it
All
to
right.
Come on,
Anyway,
Royal.
so Dungeons and Dragons came out on the 31st. Am I right? Yeah, I think I'm right. So it came on the
Think you're
31st of March. Basically, and see, I don't know how to give a good synopsis. Y'all just throwing me into the mix here.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
It's
Welcome to the show. Now go.
I hate you both. Yeah, how about that? Okay, so basically,
She doesn't
it's
mean that, people.
She
it's
don't hate us.
basically about just like a band of thieves on their adventure on their I guess many adventures throughout the movie. And it was it was I think it was a good movie. I think honestly it was like a long drawn out D&D campaign. Not necessarily a drawn out one, but like a one shot session. Like for people who don't know what a one shot is, it's basically just it's a storyline that you play, and there's basically like no continuance of it. It's just that one, story or whatever. Um I really I like the characters. I want to say that Chris Pine's character probably irked my nerves just a little bit. And of course, you have your likes and your dislikes and everything. I didn't like him. I really didn't like Hugh Grant's character. He was really one of those people that you wanted to punch in the face. Favorite character by far was the barbarian. Love Michelle Rodriguez's character. She was the best character in the entire movie. I mean, hands down. Um, and, I enjoyed it for the antics that they got up to. Seeing some of the D&D monsters, like the the imagination of the directors and the writers and everything, seeing some of the D&D monsters come to life, that was probably one of my favorite ones, or favorite parts of the movie. I don't know if you guys know what a mimic is, but
Oh, yeah.
it's like, yeah, so the mimic was my favorite one because we've had to deal with mimics in our own campaigns, and I didn't know that they were sticky. Like that was not something that I knew about them. So it's just like seeing one like smack his tongue out at somebody and then grab them with that giant. That was funny to me. So I liked it. I enjoyed it.
So
All right.
on a scale of popcorn, like small.
Why are we giving scales out when we haven't even finished the movie to talk about it?
I'm talking about hers personally.
We usually do the ratings after we all finish talking about the
Fine, go
movies.
ahead.
Like
All right.
he tried to just jump things around. Nonetheless, my opinion of Dungeons and Dragons with Honor Among Thieves as a D&D player, it was amazing to watch because I played a few spellcasters, watch the different spells be used and the tricks and the technology, the tech that you learn in the game that you manipulate with people that you actually get to see in real life. It was so thoroughly entertaining.
Minor illusion. That
Yes,
was my shit.
like the illusions, watching the spells interact with the world and how they should look, so it helps a person like me who doesn't have the greatest imagination, who plays D&D, to actually, when I actually see this stuff in the game, when we talk about it in our game and our campaigns, to actually I could actually really put an image to, like, oh, so that's how it should work. So yeah, it was crazy. For me, my favorite monster was the fat dragon. Oh, because
Oh, that was funny.
all dragons,
That was
you always know they're always slim, and they got all this, but dragons are hoarders. They're usually stuck in this place, grabbing in as much stuff, or if people know that they live there, getting fed food from from villagers or whoever they're protecting, until they get fat and are stuck. So seeing the fat dragon just couldn't fly, just rolling around, chasing people. Oh, that was it for me. I was too through laughing my ass off.
That's what's up. Now, me personally, I have played D&D. You know, I played D&D here and there. I played it when I was much younger. I played it when I was probably in my teens, and I just fell out of playing it because I don't really have friends around, around me to play, or I don't really have time for the campaign.
I was gonna say
All
having,
excuses.
I was gonna say friends around is an excuse, because there's
it is because
discords, there's
Discord.
many ways
I
to get in
know,
contact with
but
people to
it's
play
mainly
D&D.
I don't have time. That's
Mm.
what it is. But I always enjoyed D&D. Um, and just to put this into perspective, this is not the first D&D movie ever made, but this is a million times better than any other D&D movie that was ever made. My condolences to Jeremy Irons, because that D&D was shit. I'm sorry. The one with Jeremy Irons, it was a shit D&D. This D&D had all the right monsters, had all the good representation. I agree with Royal on Hugh Grant's character. He was annoying as shit, and I wanted to punch him in the face. I was watching something with Michelle Rodriguez where they asked her to grow armpit hair to play a barbarian, right? And she said that they ended up cutting it out except for one scene when she went to go reach and get something off. She goes, I grew all that and I didn't even get to show it. Because she was supposedly playing
Oh
the
gosh,
character.
so she does
And
all
I
the
was just
hard
like, all
work to
right,
grow
whatever,
it,
that's fine.
and they're
But
like,
I think my
nah.
favorite monster I saw was a monster that didn't really do anything. And it was the gelatinous
The what?
that for me hit it home as like pure D&D fun, because it was just so random, but it was so awesome. And then obviously the druid with the owl bear. I mean, everything was represented well. It was great. I enjoyed the film start to
The
finish. There was just so many good Easter eggs to the actual D&D
uh,
campaigns in it.
I'm just saying, the paladin who I don't know if anyone knows, but in D&D, paladins are literally oath takers that have to follow a strict line of rules every day at all times to be able to play that character correctly. So to see him literally, even when they're like, "Oh, he's gonna walk around the rock," no, he walks straight and just literally his path is always straight. Even when he had something Oscar in his way, he literally just goes straight, including walking over a rock instead of walking around it. Oh, that
Yeah,
was
no, and that the guy who played the paladin did a fantastic job.
He did.
'Cause he was
He's
just
hot.
like the right cut
What's
and
his name?
dry.
Jean Page or something like that. I think that's his
Yeah,
name.
but he was just like the right cut and dry. You know what I mean? Like just perfect cut and dry character that you needed.
Yes.
He's like, "You're coming with us." No, I'm not. But that's enough out of me. I really enjoyed it. I think if you haven't seen it, and you are a fan of D&D, you should definitely make the trip and see it. We actually got to see it on IMAX, and that was amazing in IMAX. It is worth the money in IMAX. I will tell you that now.
Ah, see, we just saw it in
So,
regular.
so
We
I,
did.
I
Yeah,
was,
but it was still good,
Yeah, yeah.
regardless.
Go ahead, Chef G.
so I was really, as soon as I seen the posters, I was really excited to see it. I know it's not a popular opinion, but I liked the other movie as well. I do not play the game. I know of people when I was younger that played the game, but they were kind of weird, creepy people that didn't bathe. And
That sounds about right.
Hey, wait, hold on, wait. Let me check this
I
out.
bathe regularly. Okay.
All right, hold on, wait. Hold on one second, guys. Let me check this out. Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
That does track.
let
Yeah,
me
we.
explain. When I was in high school, there was a comic book shop. On occasion, I went with friends in there because it was near our school and we, walked the path. And there was creepy people in there that didn't look like they bathed. They were kind of smelly, and they were in there playing games.
If you ever
That's
go to,
not
if
average
you
player.
ever go to an anime convention, that tracks heavily. Oh,
Oh
that
my
so
God,
tracks.
dude.
People that play that
It's
now are smelly. I'm just saying that is my memory of how I learned about people who play it. From when I was a
But did you
Okay.
enjoy the film?
I'm getting there. Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Okay.
So,
I'm
anyhow,
just trying to get you back on track. That's all.
She was on track. Let her be.
All right.
done with you. So I know it's not a popular opinion, but I liked the movie, the other movie that came out like 10 plus years ago. I liked it. I liked it for what it was at face value. I know it's not popular, but I don't have any background or history with D&D, so I just thought it was okay. This one, as soon as I seen the posters come out, I was so excited to see it, and I was like, this is gonna be great. And some other people I know were like, nah, they were totally bashing it, and they were bashing Chris Pine, and they're like, this is gonna be shit, on and on and on. So then I seen a trailer, and I'm like, it looks all right. And then I seen another trailer, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so amazing, and I was so excited. And then Godoni's all, do you want to see it on IMAX? I'm like, I guess. I don't know.
No. Her exact words were, "Do you think it'll be worth it to see it on IMAX?" That was her exact words. Do you think that it will enjoy it that much more? I said, well, I think the visuals will look a lot better on IMAX.
Just say
the sound will be great.
Owlbear in IMAX. Hell yeah, why not?
Exactly.
Go see it in IMAX, and within the first however minutes, I see all kinds of talking animals. Oh my god, I was so excited. The whole
It doesn't take much, folks.
Apparently.
Oh, that reminds me of my dog. I love this movie.
amazing. I seen a talking dragon judge person thing
That was
within the first. I
he's
don't know
not a
what it
dragon.
is.
No, I'm saying he's a dragonborn. Sorry, just
Hey, wait, what was his name now?
I forgot his name. But if
Something
you
that
talk,
started with an R. What was his name?
I don't know.
Oh my god.
But
When
if you're
Chris Pine, when
Are
he's going through it, no, it really helps if he's here.
oh the Eric Cochran they're waiting for. Oh yeah.
They were waiting for it.
Oh my god, Jonathan came in and Jonathan was
Yes,
amazing.
Jonathan.
Oh,
That was
God.
his name.
And then the fat dragon reminded me of Bijou.
Oh my
Total,
God.
fat roly poly.
So hold on. Did you just say the
He
fat
knew
dragon
it was
remind
not
you of your
fat.
dog?
Yes. Bijou's not fat though.
Would-
Bijou's fat dog.
Does your
Hilarious.
does your dog just roll around all the time?
Yes.
Roll around trying to eat
Oh,
that.
I'm loving that. Oh God, I'm gonna think about it from now on. Every time I see Drew, he starts talking about Bijou. Oh, you talking about the roly poly?
Yes. So wait. So then after all of that, I seen a snow owl bear. And Drew kept saying,
An
no,
owl bear.
it's just an owl bear. And I said, no, motherfucker, it is. Oops, I can't swear. Oh,
Yes,
well.
you can. You're
it's
fine.
You've already done it. You can't take it back
You
now.
can't take back what you already said, but
Well, the owl is a snow owl, and it may be a bear, but it's a snow owl. So
It's just
I'm
an
going
owl
with
bear.
that. And anyhow, I really loved the movie, and I was so excited, and I was so happy, and the characters and the casting and the script was great. And
Mhm.
that one guy with the French name, I was like, I don't know if I like him. And I'm like, he kind of looks like he's from Bridgerton or something. And
He's
then,
exactly,
The
exactly
paladin.
who he is.
the
Is he from
paladin.
That's exactly who he is.
Yes.
and then I was like, oh damn! As the more he
Dude,
talked, the more
Hey, wait.
his
To
character
throw
had-
that hammer in the dark and still hit the nail, that's pretty good.
Like, huh.
Ping!
Lord.
I really liked it. I thought they all did a great job. I think even what's his name, the one that you guys said was annoying.
Hugh Grant.
You
He
agree?
did a good job on his annoying character. The little girl, the daughter, I thought she was
Yeah.
amazing.
She did a
Yes,
good job.
she did a
She
good
did
job.
such a good job. I really, really liked it, and I want another one with more animals.
So let me ask you this: can we spoil the one character that threw me off, which was a cameo? The cameo character threw me off.
Sure, I know exactly what you're talking about. The halfling.
The halfling.
Yes. So who was the halfling, Drew?
It was Bradley Cooper.
Bradley
Cooper.
Now
Bradley
who?
Cooper. I was like, I'm
So-
sitting there, I'm looking at him like, is
You
that
got
Bradley fucking Cooper?
you got to be more specific. Why was Bradley Cooper in it as a halfling? Who was he? Who was he related to?
Related
He
to.
he wasn't related. He
He
dated.
wasn't related to anybody. He was freaking
Relations.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh, he had relations with Michelle Rodriguez, the barbarian.
Right.
So yes, you
But
have
it was-
the
it was- that was-
halfling, which is up to her kneecap, as Bradley
Yeah.
Cooper and Michelle Rodriguez as a barbarian, just overtopping him, just lovingly caressing each other. Yes.
Oh, and that shit was hilarious because apparently he had a type because the woman he was dating who came in at her, she looked to be bigger than Michelle Rodriguez's
Yes.
character.
Yep.
He likes him big.
He had a kink. Let's put it that.
Listen.
If you want to hear more about kinks, you check us on Sunday night.
I say we did not kink shame. Oh.
Sunday night at 8:30. Kinkazoids.
But now, what's everybody's rating for this film? How about that? Popcorn rating.
Large, extra large.
Real large.
She said extra large. She said I got the extra large tub. Let's go. What about you, Royal? What'd you say?
I'm somewhere between a medium and a large. I think I'll give it a large just for the, for it being a movie about D&D and me actually enjoying that because I play the game. So I'll give it a large for that.
And I'll follow suit. I definitely would say I'll give it a large for the fact as a D&D player watching it made me feel good to watch it. So.
Yeah.
Yep. I am also going to go large just because of all of the D&D, just not only the D&D like Easter eggs that they put into the freaking movie, but all of the D&D tropes and everything that went on with it. They did it
Tastefully.
they did it very tastefully. I mean, I did not see the gelatinous cube scene the way it worked out. That I thought that was brilliantly done too. The way they worked that in there and the way they actually accomplished what they were going to accomplish. Just in case nobody has seen it yet who's in the watching, I'm not trying to give anything away. So if you do have time, you can go see it. Then, you can hit us back on our Facebook page and tell us if you enjoyed the film or you didn't enjoy the film. Let us know. That it's always a plus.
So I just have one question about that entire movie. What class was Chris Pine's character? Like, what was he?
He was a bard. If you could not tell he was a bard, he was a bard.
I could tell he was a bard. However, bards are spellcasters. He didn't have anything. And that's why I'm like, I couldn't give him the bard classification because he was not a spellcaster.
See,
and so I was also thinking rogue. So, something along those lines. But then rogues, like, he didn't really do much fighting. So I don't know.
Yeah, he was planner class. That's
he was the support bard who just gives people inspiration on how to do things.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He was a mix of classes, basically. He was a little bit of this.
He's what you don't
was
do when
the
you
strategist.
multi-class.
Yeah, he was like
Right.
a
I was about to
strategist.
say, so he got all the worst parts of the multi-class pretty much.
Yeah, pretty
This
much.
is how you don't build a character in D&D. Got it. All right.
There you go.
Yeah, that Chris Pine is at one point. I guess you could consider him the thief class. He would be a
Rogue.
thief. Yeah, rogue. Yeah, more than likely, rogue with bard tendencies.
That
There
guy.
you go.
It's like all he got was the loot. He didn't get any of the spellcasting ability. Gotcha.
You just got to be able to play the instrument and be entertaining. That's all that was.
Yeah,
That was it.
that's it. But I mean, They did it very well. I mean, maybe they can introduce like when they do a sequel, if they do a sequel. Anybody hear anything? Are they doing a sequel?
Not yet. No words on
I
that.
haven't heard anything. It would be cool to see it though.
Because they can introduce different classes and
You-
do more.
Do you realize the world they opened up by doing D&D? There's thousands of things they could do.
Oh yeah.
I
More
need the
top
paladin.
level?
I need the paladin's backstory. I need some more information.
You just want to see Bridgerton all over the screen again.
Hey,
Hey,
know what
hey,
you're
we
talking
don't
about.
we don't shame people on what they like to see.
hey. No, I mean, I think it'd be interesting, especially because he's badass. You know what I mean? It showed that he was like affected by the. I'm not trying to give away a lot, so it shows what he was affected by that made him the way that he was. But I don't know. I guess I would have liked to see a little bit more. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they did a well, I get what you're saying, and they did a minor backstory on him in there. But you
Right.
want a more in-depth
We-
backstory. Like when I say minor, I mean
What
minute.
she's saying is she wants the in between from when he was created to where he's at.
where he's at.
There
yeah,
you go.
Right.
in the story. I got you.
Mhm.
Does that pretty much wrap D&D up there?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Come on, Drew.
I don't know. Huh?
I said, come on, Drew. You talked about this movie so many times, and you really had so many high hopes for it. Come on, give us your rendition of Murder Mystery 2. Come on.
I fell asleep watching it.
You hyped this
Wait,
movie
no.
so far up.
Not after you talked it up so much the
I-
last time we talked.
Yeah, she watched the whole. I mean, what I did see was pretty funny, but like it's literally a carbon copy of
The first
No,
one
it's
just with a bigger budget.
first one with a bigger budget and a different killer. That's pretty much it.
Mm.
My God. No, it's
Well,
not.
here, wait. I'll let Chef G go because she actually watched the film. And didn't fall asleep. I did.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
I
man.
watched it too, but it took me a couple sittings to do. But go ahead, Chef G.
So we watched the original one like a week prior or a few days prior to the new one coming out.
Literally the day before the second one came out.
Okay, I don't know no concept of time. All right.
Let her be.
It was
She's a school
It
teacher.
was pre-spring break. I don't remember shit. So so we watched the first one and I liked the first one. I was really engaged when it first came out and I was excited, but sitting through it a second time or this last time and watching it, I was like, are we there yet? Let's go. Come on. I wasn't in the mood to watch it and I sat through it, but I didn't find it as entertaining. I found it more like
The
Let's
same
just-
shit all over again. I will
Well-
say this though. The views were beautiful.
Yes.
Yes.
So this movie, I wasn't sure where it was gonna go. Anyhow, I really liked it. It kept me entertained. I did not fall asleep through the movie, even though we watched it later in the evening. I managed to stay awake the whole time. I liked the storyline. It was fun. The cast was fun. I was curious about who did it, and I was guessing here and there. I guess apparently to myself because I thought I was talking to you, but apparently you were.
He's sitting there
Oh,
probably
I think I made
nodding
it
like,
40 I think I made it like 40 minutes into it.
I have no idea.
Was he sitting there
He
nodding?
sometimes he responds, but he obviously he wasn't there. So so I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. It was different. I liked it. I liked the costumes. I liked the scenery, the background, the locations where they filmed or wherever they had the green screen. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good for what it was, and I liked it more than the first one. So I would definitely recommend that you check it out. I mean, it's not like, oh, you have to see it, best movie in 2023, but you know what? For a Netflix movie,
The irony that she used his own tag like he always says. Oh, great job, Chef G. I appreciate that one.
Drew falling asleep.
Mhm.
Well, fuck, dude, I'm old. What do you want?
7 o'clock.
That's pretty dude. Okay. I do a lot of physical labor at work. So it drains the life out of me. Dude, if I don't start something at 6 o'clock and I start it at 7:30, or 7 o'clock, I'm out by 7:30.
Nobody
Plus
asks
I
out your
wake up at
job,
like 3 in
Otis.
the morning.
I just
I
want
wake
to
up
let
at
you
3 in the
know
morning every day.
that I do a lot of mental work, and it's very exhausting. And so I could use the same excuse on you, sir.
Are we really here talking about work instead of movies?
No,
saying.
I'm just
He's just trying to
giving
come up with
excuses.
another excuse. That's all it is. Drew
That's it.
Godonia likes excuses. Don't feed into the excuses. Keep on going. I also watched Murder Mystery 2. I had to watch it I had to watch it in parts. I can't sit here and say I sat down for 2 hours to watch this whole movie because I'd have been bored. Um, Mind you, there's a little bit of action scenes in it, and it's kind of like that accidental action scenes where like, does he really know what he's doing, but he's not really knowing what he's doing, but by chance he just lucks up and gets away with it. That's the kind of action in this movie. It's not like, oh man, look at this choreographed fights, and oh yeah, no, it's accidental fighting.
It's Adam Sandler.
I know, and that's what you expect. You expect Adam Sandler shenanigans. It delivers Adam Sandler shenanigans. I wouldn't say it's his best work, but it's something to get by. If you're bored, you want something to do, you like mysteries, you're going to figure out what happened and who's doing it within the first 30 minutes. But nonetheless, there's a little twist that you didn't figure. So go ahead, watch it if you feel like caring for the twist. If you don't, you already know after 30 minutes who it is. Keep it. You can cut it off.
Question for you
Netflix
guys.
Netflix got The View. There you go.
What did you guys
What
think about
I was gonna say is, I think I had to have made it pretty decently into the movie. The one part where they're trying to pass the money off, and it's like the one dude walks into the fucking burning car and then walks out, and then a truck hits him, and then somebody else picks something like that. I like you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that shit was kind of funny, but I'm pretty sure I made it to where they get like stuck in the moat. I don't know how far that is, but I know I made it there. Where they jump out of the window.
I know
into the
exactly
moat.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. It's
Was that pretty deep into the movie?
about halfway through. Actually,
Okay, so I made it
actually no, it's about 3/4. You made it
All right,
almost
so I
to the
made it
end.
about 3/4 of the way before I
You caught-
passed out.
yeah,
I,
before
I
you
did.
said
I did
night-night.
okay.
Yeah.
I did okay.
You
And then
tried.
I went night night.
You tried. We'll give you an A for effort. That's about
Yeah, there you
that's about the most you're going to get out of it.
room? The hotel room or resort room? All I have to say is, damn.
Yes, the views in this movie is the
Damn.
only thing that I would say you get a large, extra large tub for. The views were amazing. It's like, can I find this place? Where can I go? Royal next honeymoon vacation. There we go. We're going to these places. That's the kind of views
Okay.
we talking about.
He's like, okay.
So I haven't really watched an Adam Sandler movie since like Blended. So unless
Wow.
Hotel Transylvania counts.
It's fine.
Since what?
Unless Hotel Transylvania counts.
She has not watched
Haven't seen-
anything since Blended.
Are you
No.
over Adam Sandler? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
I think I was over him after. No, matter of fact, I lied. I was over him after Hubie Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
that shit was atrocious.
Yeah.
You know what almost did it for me was Punch Drunk Love.
Mm.
Because that one was a very hard watch.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's had some good ones in between there. I will say, the
The one
basketball.
where he played Sugarman. The one where he was like the scout for the
Yes.
70s. That shit,
Yes.
that was a good movie. I guess
The
Uncut Gems
do-over
a
was
good movie.
funny.
Huh?
The do-over was funny. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess Uncut Gems was good. I never saw it. I'm slacking. I'm behind.
Wasn't that like it was a serious role though, right?
Yeah,
Was like-
Yes.
he did a fantastic job on it, but what are you gonna do?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
That was why he made Hubie Halloween,
Yeah.
because he deserved an Oscar for the role in Uncut Gems. And he said, if I don't get an Oscar, I'm going to make the worst film ever in my career.
Yes, I
And he
mean,
did.
I know he lived up to it, but God, did he have to live up to it so well? That shit
It was
was,
awful.
it was,
It
it
was-
was
It
cringy.
was all, I would say it would be Hubie Halloween and then Ridiculous 6 right below that.
I didn't even watch that.
Yeah, don't.
I didn't.
It was stupid as shit. Dumb.
Mm.
But on a positive note here,
Where you want to go to on this positive note? Come on.
I want to go to something very positive and something that's super nostalgic, because I could talk about this for another 30 minutes. And let me tell you, the nostalgia feelings are real
Oh,
when it
God.
comes to this movie.
Here we go.
There we go. It's me, a Mario. We got, okay. Mario Brothers got, I'm just going to go this way. When Super Mario Brothers movie got introduced that they were going to be doing it as a movie, excited. Then you hear who's going to voice all the characters, and I got a little bit less excited. Because I was like, Chris Pratt is Mario. I just don't know if it's going to work. The only one that I knew was going to be 100% solid was Jack Black as Bowser. That's the only one I knew was going to be solid. I was just like, Jack Black, Bowser, I'm good. I can see that. But I was pleasantly surprised with how well the cast did on this film. And just putting this out there, Jack Black literally stole this movie for me.
When does Jack Black not steal a movie?
I know, but all I'm going to say is peaches. That's
No,
Peaches,
dear God.
peaches,
Please,
peaches.
please,
that shit was funny as hell.
please.
If
And
you
I love Jack Black, but he always does the literal fucking most. However, it's always hilarious when he does, but he lost me with that song. Like he really did. He lost to me with the Princess Peach song.
Did you watch the actual like live action music video of that?
There's a live action music video.
There is.
Yes, and it is the most Tenacious D thing you will ever see in your life. It is so fucking hilarious. But that's beside the point. So this movie for me, it hit all the nostalgia factors of me playing Super Mario Brothers over the last 30 plus years and playing every Super Mario Brothers that I've played and being able to intertwine the way they did the multiple theme songs from multiple games into the movie, in proper timing and certain scenes was phenomenal. They did such a good job on that. The soundtrack alone was kick ass for this. Everything, like from down to the Mario Kart to Super Mario 64 to Super Mario World, everything that they incorporated into this film, they definitely pushed the envelope. And don't get me wrong, critics are bashing the shit out of this, saying it's a soulless plot. Okay, it's the Mario Brothers. What do you want? An Academy Award winning fucking plot? You're not going to get it. You just need something that's going to keep you entertained for an hour and a half, and it did. And it was, in my opinion, miles and miles above the 93 version that we got when we were kids. And we thought that was amazing. And I
hold on. I'm gonna have to stop right. We thought I never thought that movie was amazing.
For its time.
not even as a little kid watching. It was like all I could think was like this is what Mario's been reduced to. What the hell is this?
Yeah. Well, and I'm gonna be honest with you.
I
only have one gripe right now, and that's towards one actor, and that's John Leguizamo bitching about there's no representation of Latin people in it. And I'm like going, isn't this a movie about Italian plumbers?
Yes, Italian plumbers in Brooklyn with American accents. Yep, exactly.
But my thing, hey, I'm Italian. I speak English. There you go. And I don't have an accent, but I am Italian. But I'm glad that they incorporated the original voice actor of Mario, which was nice. Um, but like for me, this hit home for me because I've played all the games and it was just like visually it was stunning. It was a very beautiful animation film, very very nice. And the subtle nuances to the game, like picking up a power up, getting hit, and then shrinking back down. That was like those things make a huge difference for me, and I enjoyed it. So me personally, I want to go see it again, but I'll just probably wait until it comes out on Peacock because it's going to be on Peacock in like probably 20 or 30
Oh no,
days.
nah, they gonna wait on that one. It's making too much
No,
money.
no, they've already said it.
Huh?
They said it's going to be streaming. I think 30 days after it's hit the theater.
Oh man,
Dude,
they had no faith in it.
it made what, like 193 million or something like that, or 139 million this past weekend.
Yeah, they no, apparently I guess they didn't believe it was going to do well, and it is. It's going to do well.
Well, yeah, but look at okay, this is how I look at it. The critic to audience score. Critics, I think, are now up to 55% on Rotten Tomato, and the audience score has not gone down below 96%.
Mhm.
Initially, when the movie came out for critics, it was a 26% on Rotten Tomato, and it was a
Oh, wow.
96% uh, audience score, and the audience score has not dipped, and I don't think it will personally.
It won't. I mean, the reason why I won't dip is because, as you already said, it's a nostalgia factor. It's the people who grew up in the '80s when the NES came out, and you had Mario jumping around on people's heads in a 2D platform and 8-bit graphics, all the way to the people who've been playing it, on what we got out now. What the hell is
Which
that? Switch. Switch. Yeah, Switch. That's all it is. The only thing. So, my way I explain this is a great movie to introduce Mario to the people who have not had the chance to actually play the Mario games, as the new generation who gets to see him in the glory days of what he has done or has accomplished in the other games. For the older people, it's the nostalgia factor of seeing everything we grew up playing rolled into one movie. Literally every game except for what, a couple that they
uh,
leave for a couple
I,
chances for some sequels.
I think the only one that I didn't see was Super Mario Sunshine, which who gives a shit, to be honest. I wasn't a huge fan of that one. I mean, they even had hints at like Luigi's Mansion in this, which was hilarious.
So I guess I'll put this out there. For me, the voice actors, Mario and Luigi for me did not do it for me. I was annoyed with listening to Luigi, and Mario with his American accent was like, this is Chris Pratt. That's all I could think. Like, this is Chris Pratt. It didn't feel like Mario for me. It's like watching Chris Pratt learn how to fight in Mario's body. That's what it was for me.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't terrible. It could have been worse.
It could have been. It definitely could have been worse. But for me, those two voice actors, it just didn't work for me. It's like you start off. I'm sorry if you want to call this a spoiler, but the very first opening of the movie literally has them with a commercial with the original voice actors of Mario and Luigi, and then it goes into Chris Pratt and who's the guy who played Luigi? I can't think of his name.
Charlie Day
Yeah, Charlie Day, and it's like it
from
was
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
it literally was a letdown for me from there on out. It was like every time I hear him, I was
Oh,
like,
oh,
you,
I will say there was another spoiler inside that trailer. Spoiler alert. The theme song that they were playing on that trailer or the commercial for them was the theme song for the live action TV show.
yes,
From
the
the 80s.
Super Mario Brothers, yeah,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that was great. But that's enough out of us. What about you two? What'd you two think? Who wants to go first? Don't jump all at once.
So I wasn't sure how I was gonna like it. I thought it was gonna be okay. I didn't want to watch any trailers for it. Um, I went in just with an open mind, thinking either this is gonna be great or it's gonna be horrible and suck ass. So
Either going to be great or it's going to be
I'm-
Super Mario Brothers, the movie 1993.
so I was pleasantly surprised. I thought they did a great job on the scripts. I really liked the cast for the most part. I really Jack Black was hilarious. And I got that stupid song stuck in my head.
Peaches, 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 piece of peaches.
Yeah,
Please.
totally got stuck in my head. It's ridiculous. Oh, I should play it tomorrow in class. Oh, I'm gonna torture the kids. I know, right? So the only thing I didn't like, the only cast member that I had a problem with, and she annoyed me. I don't know if it was the I don't know what it was, but I didn't like this person. Was the actress that played Peaches. Something about her, she just annoyed me, and whenever she spoke, I was like cringy, like, ugh. I don't like her. She doesn't fit in with the rest of the cast. She's annoying. I want to punch her in the face. But I really liked the movie, and I thought it was really fun. The part with the Donkey Kong, and it was so fun, and it was so nostalgic, and the soundtrack was amazing, and it was a good movie to watch, just reminiscent of our childhood. I'm done.
That was quick
That
and
is it.
simple. Cut and dry.
So I'm gonna have to do more of the cut and dried stuff, but I agree with Rayanne where it was. I did feel a big sense of nostalgia because I was one of those kids with the NES and the pixelated version of Super Mario jumping around on the screen and stuff like that. Like I was a Mario Brothers fan, and then of course, it went to what was it? It was Super Mario Brothers on like either Super Nintendo or N64. I can't remember which one it is,
hold
but
on.
I had.
You go Super Mario Brothers.
Look, I knew he was
Or
gonna.
no, Super Mario Brothers. Then you go Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, which was debuted in the movie The Wizard. If you didn't know that, that was where the game actually debuted. Then from Super Mario Brothers 3, you had a slew of Game Boy games, but the next big one on a console would have been SNES, which would have been Super Mario World, where they
Okay.
introduced Yoshi.
So I definitely had Super Mario World. I had Super Mario Brothers, and I had Super Mario Brothers 2. I don't think I had 3, but I also had the very, very first one, which was out on NES. So yeah, I've been a Mario fan, like even up until now with, playing um Mario Odyssey with the kids and, like Mario Kart and stuff like that. So I'm still a Mario fan to this day. So I was excited for the movie until I found out who was going to be voicing the character of Mario. I was not thrilled about Chris Pratt. I'm still not thrilled about Chris Pratt, but for what the movie was, I will say it didn't spoil it for me, if that makes any sense. Like it didn't take away from the nostalgic feel. It didn't take away from that like sense of joy that I felt just by seeing all the different games come together and stuff like that. Like when I saw Donkey Kong come up on the screen, I was ecstatic. Like and then he started throwing the barrels and shit like that. I was, I was thrilled. Like I was really happy. It felt like being a little kid again type of thing. So outside of me not liking Chris Pratt voicing the character of Mario, I didn't really have a problem with Charlie Day and Luigi. Like if it kind of, I think he did. I think it kind of fit. Even though, so when I think about Charlie Day, I think about him being like this kind of like cowardly tiny little guy, and I didn't like that he made Luigi's character out to be that way because I never really figured Luigi for that type of character. Like he's never really been like cowardly to me. He's
He
just like
actually he has. If you go and
really.
play any
Luigi
Luigi's
Mansion.
I never
Luigi's
played
Mansion,
Luigi's
he
Mansion.
is yeah.
He is a scared scared little man.
He literally I should have brought it with me because we were at I don't know if you guys have a store out there called Box Lunch. You ever heard of
Mm,
it? Like it's
Mm-mm.
like nostalgia factor. I should just go downstairs and get it so I can show you what I got. But it's literally him with like a backpack or a ghost pack, and the ghost thing that he would suck people up with in Luigi's Mansion is a flashlight. But I should go get it while you guys talk. You guys talk for a second. I must get it so I can show you guys. I
Drew,
want to show you guys this.
Drew with
Give me a
all
second.
his memorabilia, but for me,
I
thank
have
you.
to do it. Give me a second.
Yeah, I know he always has to do it.
I,
So I will
yeah,
say the one part that really got me the best was seeing all the power ups, all the different suits that Mario's had, all the different abilities they all had,
yeah,
and
that was
and
cool.
and keeping it true to the game where if you get hit one time, it's gone. That's it. That's it. You better hope you find it again. Except for the star. The star for me, I know it's this great powerful thing, but in the game that thing lasts for like all of 30 seconds. They out here for
I
like
was
5
waiting for
minutes.
that.
I
I
was
honestly
waiting
was
for it
waiting
just
for
to
that.
stop, and it's like,
Honestly.
oh,
Oh wait, it gets better.
yeah. See.
Oh wow, that's cute.
It lights up.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I couldn't help it. It was either, and see, even the back, if you can't really tell, but that's like green glow, and
Mhm.
then it has like a yellow flashlight. It's
Cool.
right out of the freaking game. It's amazing.
And you would think that he'd have been prepared, seeing he had all this extra time and had that in advance rather than have to leave off screen to go do it. But you
Oh, for
know,
2
I mean,
seconds.
that wasn't a
2
thing.
seconds. It's all good.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. Look, that was what I was expecting though, Dragon. It was like, as soon as as soon as the star was involved, I was like, okay, they better use this shit quick.
they out there
Because
for
from what
5
I
minutes beating
remember,
the.
yeah, from what I remember, that joint lasted all of like 20 seconds.
Oh yeah.
So, I thought it was a cool movie. It was very cute. We didn't even like the kids didn't even watch it. It was just me and Dragon. So, it it's not like it wasn't one of those movies where I was like, oh well, yeah, I guess I can go see it to go take the kids or whatever. It was something I want to see myself. So yeah, it was cool.
But I will say, like, certain nuances in the film, like when he
Mhm.
goes up against Donkey Kong and you hear the dun, 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 dun,
Yes.
you
Mhm.
know what I mean? Like you hear soundtrack,
After
and like even
soundtrack.
at the very beginning in the pizzeria, where the old dude, the older gentleman is playing the arcade, which is actually a Donkey Kong arcade machine,
Hmm.
but they call it Jumpman.
Mhm.
And then they show like, Punch Out, and they had like reference to Mike Tyson's Punch Out on there because they had like all the fighters from Punch Out on there. I just like all the nuances that they put into the film really did it for me. Really made this film hit home. And I'll be honest with you, if they want to go into a Nintendo universe film, a cinematic
So,
universe, they
so
can.
just to give you some little trivia. Mario's name in Japan when it first
Is
came out was Jumpman. That's
yes.
why the arcade was called
I
Jumpman.
know that's why they did it that way. I understand that.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, if they were to do a Nintendo Cinematic Universe, can you imagine what we would get? We
And
could get a Legend of Zelda. We could get a Metroid. We could get a Star Fox. We could get a Kirby. All of this.
Kirby.
Yeah, wait, hold on. All of this culminating into a Smash Bros. Movie.
yes, I saw this. I saw someone posted the exact same thing you just said. It wasn't exactly that. It was they had a Donkey Kong movie, so Donkey
Yeah,
Kong
well,
gets a
Donkey Kong.
solo.
Yeah, they definitely could have one. Did anybody else like? I thought Seth Rogen was gonna piss me off as Donkey Kong,
Nah,
but he fit so well
I didn't think
because
so.
it was literally just Seth Rogen being Seth Rogen.
Yes, I mean he's played so many different roles in this kind of aspect of cartoon characters. So I've grown used to him and his shenanigans, especially if you've seen what the hell is that movie? You know the movie uh the supermarket movie. I can't think of the name right now. Sausage Party. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you saw that,
God, I
that
did
that
watch
that
that.
now that movie pissed me off. But seeing him in this, it's fine. It's kids related, so I don't have to worry about the shenanigans shenanigans
Yeah,
that he
I
can create.
was not a fan of Sausage Party. That movie was dumb as shit.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story. But nonetheless, keep it pushing.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, me personally, I'm gonna give this one nostalgia. Like popcorn for me, it'd be a tub of popcorn just because of the nostalgia factor for me. I mean, it hit every single nostalgia factor node in my brain. Dude, I was so happy watching this film. From the sound cues to the power-ups to everything that they did and they used and they chose to insert into this movie, it gets a tub of popcorn for me.
Royal. Royal.
Why you always cut to me next? I was thinking.
I was thinking, God damn it.
I mean, cause your head's down instead of looking at the screen. So yeah, I'm gonna call on you when you do that.
Listen. This ain't high school, okay? This not a pop quiz. Don't be calling me out because you think I'm not paying attention.
Why not?
Oh, she goes, what were we talking about again?
Right.
Shut up. I don't know. I guess I'll go with Drew and do the tub of popcorn. Like I think it was good for, what it was, and I have to give it to it for it, bringing back so many memories of my childhood, and I really liked how they played the theme songs from the video game and throughout the movie. Um and I don't know, just seeing the the characters come to life. Um I thought it was pretty decent. So yeah, I'll give it a what is it? Is it a extra large jumbo tub?
It's a
Whatever.
tub
Yeah,
of
one of the
popcorn.
biggest one. I'll give it that.
Okay. What about you,
You're
Chef G?
going for a bath in a tub of popcorn.
There
Apparently,
you go.
she screws McDuck in it, just swimming through.
There it is.
What about you, Chef G? What you got? Apparently, you got peaches. That's what you got.
Please.
A large popcorn. I really liked it. I thought it was great, but I think they need to recast Peaches because she is annoying.
I didn't think Peaches was annoying. I thought she was good.
I didn't mind her in the role. I mean, I could see where she wouldn't like her, but I didn't mind her.
I don't even know.
Ann Taylor something. I know it's Ann.
And Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy. There you go.
Mhm.
Anya, Ann. That was close enough. Started with an A.
I was
She's
close.
super tiny. She's like the size of my leg.
Dude, she went to the premiere. Wait, she went to the premiere of the Super Mario Brothers movie in the actual Mario
dress.
Kart leather suit that she had in the game or in the movie.
Okay.
It was funny.
Cool.
Yeah. And what
All
about
right.
you, Mr. Dragon Show?
Oh, me. It's me. I'm kind of debating between a medium and a large. I'm not gonna lie. Like nostalgia was there, but it's only so much nostalgia can take it. When I have a hour and a half long movie where two of the main characters, I just don't like hearing their voices because it just throws it off for me. It's hard to let the nostalgia run rampant because I can't feel the feeling because I have Chris Pratt talking to me trying to play Mario, or I have Charlie Day,
That's hard for me because
I was cool with Charlie Day's voice. Chris Pratt was the one that bothered me. Charlie Day was cool.
Okay, I just realized who she was. So I love her, just didn't love her in this role. She's the main character chick from the menu.
Okay.
Loved her.
wait, are you talking about the one that
got away?
survived?
Yeah.
Yes, the one that
Jesus
got away.
Christ, she didn't even look like that anymore. I didn't even know who it was. I just was like, oh, some random chicks playing Peach. All right, cool. And I'm the movie guru. Jesus Christ, I haven't
That's
been
some
paying attention.
random chick. Terrible. Like,
Right.
be
Drew.
shamed.
You're shamed.
You let Chef G outdo you. Oh God, be shamed.
And figure she'd outdo me with a movie about food. Go figure.
I like the movie. It's all right.
And she didn't like the movie. What is your excuse now?
I liked her character. I liked visually. The food was stunning, but I wanted to smack Ralph Fiennes.
Well,
I
yeah.
do.
Like in a good way or in a bad way?
Oh, I just
Would
no,
you
not in a
would you smack them with some
way.
peaches, 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 peaches?
Good night, everybody.
Why do I feel like Royal is about to beat the living shit out of this?
She is, because I've been torturing her with that song since.
God.
And I've only tortured her because of you, Gadoni, because you said Jack Black's song is going to get stuck in your head. It's not that it got stuck in my head, because honestly, it's annoying. Don't get me wrong, it's funny,
no,
but
it
it's
is
annoying in
super
its own
annoying.
time. Yeah, super
But it
annoying.
is it. I think what did it for me is one of our friends, Abby, posted it in one of the group chats that we're a part of. And we hadn't seen the movie yet. She posted the live action music video of Jack Black singing a Super Mario Brothers song, and I'm like, all right, I got to see what this is about. And I watched it, and I'm like, oh my god,
Just
this
no.
is amazing. Because Jack Black, just picture Jack Black, right, in a full green suit, Patrice, with the Bowser tuft of red hair going off the top of his head and
Okay.
down, and he's playing the piano, and then he dances in the most Jack Blackian way while doing the song. It is the funniest shit you will ever see.
Oh god.
Nope.
I do say,
gonna-
which
gonna
I
have
mean,
nightmares.
maybe you guys already knew, but I always thought Bowser, or wait, Bowser? No,
Yes.
no, not
Yeah.
Bowser. What's his name?
Bowser.
King Koopa. I mean, it all
But
works.
yeah, I always thought he was a dragon because he was always, big dragony, breathes fire. I never really thought about it. And then it occurred to me while I was watching it that he's in charge of all those turtle thingies that are not like him, but they are turtles. And
Buzz.
he too is a morphed super giant turtle thing and not a dragon, but a turtle that breathes fire.
Yes.
That's why his name is called King Koopa.
He's
Because he
king
is
of the
king
Koopas.
of all the Koopas.
Yeah, but I thought he was a dragon. That's my
Don't
point.
don't crush her imagination. Let her live in her fantasy world where he's a dragon and a turtle all at the same time.
That's fine.
You know.
Oh.
You know, more things to remind her of Bijou as he rolls around.
Oh Lord.
He didn't have Bijou.
All right, y'all. But this was a great show. Chef G, where can they find you at?
I don't know.
Thank you for
Here.
one more damn time.
What'd you say?
Here at school. I don't know. Places.
They, they can find
Why
you
don't
in
you just say
places.
snack and flick and get it over with? Jesus Christ, Tuesday.
Snack and
Yeah.
Flick on Tuesdays. Or at my second home, my school. But please don't stalk me. Or you can follow me on Instagram and see what the kids are doing because it's so
There you
exciting.
go.
Bidoni_culinary.
Oh, next, anyone take the reins?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say. So what I said was, if you call me first one more time, we gonna fight. That was what I said.
I'll just do it. It's your boy. I'll go. You go after me. It's fine. It's your boy Gadoni. You catch me here on Tuesday nights, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Or you can catch us on Horrific Network. We're doing some crazy things where we're doing simulated matches for like the WWE stuff, and it's all like horror related characters or non-horror related characters. Go check us out over at the Horrific Network.
Okay, you guys. So you can catch me here on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern or 6 p.m. Pacific. You can also catch me on Sundays on Kinkazoid at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 5:30 p.m. Pacific. And you can follow me on TikTok or IG as Royal_KP.
All right, it's your boy Dragon Chills here. As the wonderful co-host of mine, Royal, say, you can catch us both on Kickazoids on Sunday nights at 8:30 on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. You can also catch me here on Snack and Flick again, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. I'm working some things out. If things go the way they're supposed to, you're going to start catching me more on Twitch. So be looking forward to that. Other than that, we out. Y'all good?
Yeah. Well, hey, we got a busy weekend.
Next week.
Don't forget. No, this weekend we got a busy
No,
weekend.
I'm not.
Yes, for next
going.
week's show. Please.
Next
For
week's show.
Yes.
It's next week's show, but these are upcoming releases, you
Yes.
guys. So I'm not going. I'm just letting you know that now. Don't expect to see me on the show because I'm not gonna be here.
Some people
I'm not doing
going
it.
some people going to try
You're
to
not gonna
cry
see
their way
Renfield?
out of this, but they're going to
You're
become
not gonna
victims.
you're not gonna see Renfield.
I'm gonna go see Renfield, but what comes out the same day?
I mean,
Post
it
Exorcist.
could be something about an
The Post
exorcist. Who
Exorcist,
knows?
and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Well,
right.
come on, don't
But
be
Don't
be
don't let
improper
don't
about
let her
it,
lie
now.
to you.
Okay,
Catch us
fine,
next
fine,
week, and
fine,
you'll
fine.
know. Catch us next week. All right, y'all.
Good night, everybody.